Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so as to be notified each time I post a new video. So today I'll be making this beautiful straight skirt. I'll be cutting it. This is a cutting video actually, so if you're interested, continue watching the video. So to start off, I'll be folding my fabric into four just the way you see it on the screen. So I'll be placing my measurement here, which is my waist measurement plus 3 inches, 1 inches for the dart intake, and 2 inches for the stitching allowance. So for beginners, I will advise you to use a maybe Ankara African press fabric or anything, because using some kind of chiffon fabric might actually be difficult because it will be shaking and it will not be easy. So this skirt will be having a band of 2 inches. So I'll be placing the 2 inches plus the measurements I'll be using. So the 2 inches will go up just the way I'm doing so, and the measurement I'll be using is actually something around 28 inches thereabout, or I think 30 or 28 inches. I'm sorry, I'm not very sure. Okay, so I'm using 30 inches, so actually plus half of an inch to stitch in the allowance. So I'll be marking 33 inches because of the folding that will be inside. So I'll just mark 33 inches. That means the half inches for the sewing of the lining, while the 2.5 inches for the folding inside. So I'll just be cutting it on that 33 inches rather, like so. So after cutting the length of my skirt, I'll be working with the main body measurement. So I'll be removing most of the measurement I'll be taking I'll be removing the 2 inches upward, and I'll be placing the waist to the hip is 8 inches. That half inches is just for the stitching, so I'll be marking the half inches stitching allowance upward like this. So guys, this fabric is stretchy. That's why I said for a beginner it's better to work with Ankara or African press fabric or anything. So after marking my half of an inch stitching allowance, so I'll mark the from the waist to a measurement there about before the knee. For this one it is actually 18 inches, so I'll be marking that 18 inches out like that, and I'll be placing my horizontal measurement. Like I said, for the waist it is actually plus 3 inches because of 1 inches for the dart, and for the hip is plus just the measurement plus 2 inches for the sewing allowance. And for this part I will just go in with whatever I have from the hip by 1 inches, because it's for an elderly person, so it must not be too painful for the person. So I'll just go in with 1 inches, and what I'm having from my hip is 13 inches, 13.5 inches. So I'll go in with 1 inches will give us 12.5. So it's 12.5 I place at that 18 inches thereabout. So the next thing is that I'll be connecting my line, ensuring that the hip part is actually not having any sharp end, so it must be curved. And I'll be connecting that 12 inches that I'm having there. I'll place it at the length of the skirt. Like I'll just connect it down straight, like I'll just make it straight down, just like the way I'm doing, like just like that. Yes. So the next thing is for the zipper allowance. I'll be cutting out the excess because I'm working with 2 inches for my zipper allowance. So I'm just cutting out the excess, yes, the excess here. So having done that, the next thing I'll be doing is to place my dart measurement, which is 4 inches. So sorry, for this part I'll be removing half of an inch um from my zipper allowance. This is just to save my skirt from having a bulge. Actually, some people do this hip bum part or anything here, but this is strictly for another person, so it's better for me not to even do it, because yes, so I'll just go with half of an inch and I will slant it in. The next thing I'll be doing is I'll be cutting just the way you're seeing me doing. I'll be cutting it out. Like, as you can see, the fabric is just shifting anyhow, like I was struggling cutting out this fabric. So here I'm placing my that measurement, which is 4 inches, and I'll just notch that part like so. So here I'm done cutting my fabric here. So the next thing to work with, okay, so I forgot to show you guys, I did this off camera. My camera was not recording that part, what I did to the front pattern, like the front fabric. So let's assume that this is my front fabric. On that folded part, I'll go down by half of an inch. I'll go down by half of an inch, and I'll just connect it just the way I'm doing, so like that. And I'll be cutting it out. I'll make sure that it is curved, not no sharp end. So I'll just curve it out just like that. So that's what I did to the front fabric. Here I'll be cutting out my lining. So to cut out the lining will not be the exact length of the skirt. So what you'll be doing is that you measure the length of the skirt you want, judging from that lining. So just the way I'm doing, please note this part very well. To whatever length you are going for. For me, the length of the skirt, I think I later reduced it to 28 here. I think so. Yes, I'm using 28. So plus half of an inch to stitching allowance. I will fold it in like that. Okay, I'm folding it in the excess that is remaining after placing my normal skirt length with the stitching allowance. I'll fold the remaining fabric in once, then I'll fold it again like that, making 2 times. So I'm folding it 2 times, and I'll be cutting the lining at that exact place. So the next thing is that I'll just cut out my lining just like that, and I'll be doing that for the back fabric as well. So that's how you cut out your lining. So guys, to join your lining, what you first of all do is on the right side, you place your lining on the right side. You first of all fix the lining to the down part of the skirt, like you first of all, just the way I'm describing here, I'm demonstrating here. I'll just use my pin to hold it so that you guys will see what I'm doing. So you first of all go to your machine like that and stitch it down first. Then after that, you pull the remaining lining up to meet the length, like that, the length of, you pull it up, so you'll be having something like this, and you stitch the both sides and you turn it inside out. So that's what we'll be doing to fix your lining. So here guys, like I said, this is a cutting tutorial, not a sewing tutorial. So I've already fixed my zipper, I've already sewn my skirt here, I've joined it. So the next thing to do is how to cut the band. So for the band, you measure the length, the waist measurement you're having. I'm having something like 17 and a half, I think. Yes, so you'll be cutting out your band. For me, I'll be cutting out, my band is 2 inches, so I'll be cutting out 5 inches, like not unfolding, no, just the way I'm doing. So 5 inches by 19 and a half. This is reason because my band will be having overlapping of 2 inches. One side will be overlapping the other, so it's having the overlap of 2 inches. So I'll be adding 1.5 inches, the half of an inch to sew it in. Then the 1 inches of both sides will remain, to making 2 inches that will be remaining at the other side. Guys, I'm sorry, this is not a sewing tutorial. So guys, that's all about the cutting of the skirt. So if you're interested in learning how to make this pleating I made to the slit, this I call this open and close slit. Sorry guys, I don't know the name they call it. I'm sorry, I don't know the name they call it. And like I said earlier, this skirt is for an elderly person, so I have to cover up the slit so that they will not be showing any skin. So guys, that's all for the tutorial today. If you have any question, I'll be in the comment section. And please guys, don't forget to subscribe, support your girl. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.